Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One-of-a-kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy myself.
Hello, darlings. Welcome to Cognac's Corner. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we're here at Asiana restaurant located at 120 East 34th Street. And I'm here with my first guest for the evening, this charming gentleman who wrote a very, very extraordinary story that is receiving quite a bit of controversy. Introduce yourself to the camera, darling.
Hi, I'm Mike Evans.
Mike, darling, tell us about this extraordinary story that you wrote a play about.
It's the true story of how I stole a credential, snuck into the White House, and while there got a job working for Hillary Clinton before becoming a homeless heroin addict, going to prison, and getting clean.
Sex, Drugs, and Clinton. Isn't that the title of this play?
That's right. Sex, Drugs, Clinton, and Me. That's right.
And Clinton and Me. Now, what made you come up with that title?
Well, it's about my drug use, my sex, and working for Hillary and Bill Clinton.
Tell me, darling, find you out?
They eventually did find me out, and I got fired. It took about 2 months before I was finally thrown out of the place.
How did you scheme this? How did you manage to get back there?
Well, what happened is I worked on the national campaign in Little Rock, where the Clinton campaign was located. And then after Clinton was elected, I started off as a volunteer in the building next to the White House. And since it was a new administration, they didn't have all of the passes made up with the people's pictures on them.
Ah, very clever. That's how you did it.
Yes, they would give us these little clip-on passes. And the pass I had allowed me to go in the building next to the White House. And then one day as I was leaving the White House, there was a box near the exit where people would drop all of their passes. And I grabbed one of the White House passes and clipped that on, and that's how I got into the White House.
Oh, that's how you did it. So tell me a little bit more about the story, Sex, Drugs, Clinton, and Me.
Well, I never had sex in the White House. There was one thing I always wanted to do, but I did smoke a joint at the White House. But I ended up having sex with a bunch of different, a girl in a senator's house one time. Then I had sex with a lot of other different women on the campaign in a lot of wild and crazy places.
Now, did you see anything, any activity going on with President Clinton?
I never saw anything going on.
You never saw anything going on?
I never.
You sure about that? Something tells me that you must have seen something going on.
Not that I can talk about.
Not that you could talk about, huh? What about Hillary? What was Hillary Clinton like to work for?
Always in control.
More in control than President Clinton?
Absolutely, yeah.
Did she like boss him around? Did she tell him what to do?
Well,
they always say there's a woman behind every man, right?
It was always my contention that Hillary's much smarter than Bill. And when they were in the White House, it was my opinion that he didn't do anything without consulting her. Absolutely.
We all know that, darling. We all know that he had to answer to her, right?
That's your opinion.
So this play that you wrote is getting quite a bit of press. I understand that it was in Russia Malloy this past week.
Yes, we got on page 6 in the gossip pages in the Daily News, and yeah, it was very exciting. People are starting to see the message and see the craziness and be attracted to it.
It's really, really something. Really hysterical, really is. Now, how long is the play going to be running?
Right now, we're going to run it on June 16th, 23rd, and 30th. We're doing workshop performances for industry people to come and look at it. And then we're going to do a full run in the fall, 6 nights a week.
Are you working on anything else while you're doing this? Are you working on a new project? Anything new happening or going on?
We're hoping to make this into a film, but I have a couple other plays in mind that I intend on writing, but in the future. I'm concentrating on this right now.
Tell my audience, is there a website that they can go to find out more information about the play?
Yes, it's sexdrugsclintonandme.com. That's sexdrugsclintonandme.com.
Terrific. Are you going to give me a kiss goodbye, darling?
Absolutely.
And let's toast to
Cheers.
To the play.
To the play.
Delicious. Pink champagne kisses. More celebrity interviews coming up, darlings.
Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in.
This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.